Hello and welcome back to the Bob Ross of Minecraft. My name is Peter. I am the Bob Ross of Minecraft. And we're looking very Bob Rossy today. Although I have to get dressed, as I often do. Can I hear the game right now? Do I hear it? I do. It's a bit quiet. A bit discombobulated. I need a little more. Okay, there we go. All right, so we need lots of things. We need wood. What do we have up here? Just jungle and oak. This building is ugly. I'm thinking I might try changing the... Oh yeah, we have some nice oak up here. I'm thinking I might change the logs, the jungle logs, to jungle planks. Speaking of which, do I have an axe on me? I do. That's good. We use it to get to the bottom of this little mystery here, and then we're going to start our video. What are we going to do today? I think we're going to keep mining down in the old Nether. How am I doing here? Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. So we don't know. Let's see what this one says. Unbreaking 3 again. We're still looking for a fortune 3, but we haven't found it yet. We also want to find other wood types, although the longer I go without other wood types, the longer it is without me messing everything up. That is ugly. That is ugly. Let's try changing these into planks and see if it helps or makes things worse. I like the fireflies. Okay. Put you in here. We're gonna get way too many of those. That's okay. Oh, look, and I have all this gravel, I think, so that I can do stuff in the Nether. Because I know we've got that good old spiral staircase going. Okay, and let's get a look at this. A little bit better. I do think that's better. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to replace all those with that. You know what we could do is we could get a copper golem and have him sort our stuff for us. We could make like a sorting system. That's going to take a while. But I think that would be good for us overall. Okay. I don't need that in the Nether. These are fine to have with me. Let's see what we've got going on here. We've got some books, which is good. We've got, don't we have a diamond pickaxe somewhere? Oh yeah, here's all the really good stuff. Okay, that's a fortune 2. That's, look at this. Right, we've been getting those with that. It would be a shame to die without diamond armor. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay so far. So we could take this to the bottom of the world and see if we could start an ancient debris mine. We could make some Fletchers and trade sticks from jungle to these guys for emeralds. Start that whole thing. That would be easy experience. Easy-esque experience. Or we could go exploring. And without the extra render distance, spyglass doesn't do us that much good in this circumstance. But I think what we'll do first is come into the Nether and see what we got here. Right, there's always this wall and possibly ghasts that I don't want to... That's an Enderman. Mess with. And then our spiral down is right at 0, 0, but where is our... Yeah, this goes... Oh, you know what? We should make cobblestone steps, but I don't have cobblestone with me. I just have wood. Okay. So I guess we'll jump. We'll jump for now. And we'll go to 0, 0, and we'll see about the spiral down. This is rather inconvenient without the stairs. But what can I say? Yeah, without any netherrack on the hotbar, it doesn't make any sense to fill that in yet either. How's everybody doing today? You having a good day? I'm having a bit of a surreal day. Not that surreal, but just, you know, my wife is out of state on business, which happens from time to time, and it always monkeys with my sleep schedule. Okay, we're coming down here. We're coming down here. I kind of wish we weren't stuck in the nether again this episode, but what can you do? It's important stuff. Okay, now this... Ooh. Right. No, thank you. Where'd he go? There he is. Ooh. Ah! Sir? Uh-oh. Oh. I was leaning back in my seat. Leaning back with fright. Yeah, I don't like those guys. So we're just gonna leave that be for now. Okay, does this go down to lava? We have an ancient debris there, which we're gonna wanna mine up with a diamond pickaxe at some point. Okay, we're getting down to 80 here. We wanna get down to negative... No, we want to get down to 15. Okay, look, we haven't gone past this. 1, 2. 1. Okay, 1, 2. Now we don't want to fall, huh? And we almost did. Okay, so here, right, is gonna be our central spot. This is gonna be where we start. And then we're gonna set down stuff on all sides of this. First, we have to get this one up. All the way up to here. I don't know how much of this is gonna take. Okay. Then we want to set this on all sides, and then we're going to use ladders from here. Probably going to have to come back with more gravity blocks at some point. And we don't have to come all the way up, but we probably should. It's the safer way to do it. What we could do instead is like jump down to this and then dig down to the lava and then place non-gravity blocks. But I just don't think that that is safe enough. Okay, so let's get rid of this block. Place these as well. Then that should give us an idea of how much more we need. I don't want to place one there anymore. Okay, so that is not filled in, and none of the rest of these are either. Do we have one of these? We do. Okay, so watch out for that. So we need more gravity blocks, more gravel. So we could try to find it here. Is this a different spot? We were in gold, we are. Than where we were with our piggy friends. I do see a lot of quartz. Oh yeah, we navigated around here and we felt a little uneasy about it. Plus, who knows when a ghast is gonna appear and fire at us. So we're not gonna push this luck here. I think we're just leaving this as window for now. Whoops, and we wanna go up. Okay, I'm gonna jump up here. This may be dizzying or uninteresting as a view. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, now when we must be near that light. Yes, we are. Okay, where is here it is. Okay, now do we want to go for experience or anything right here? There's those gold guys. Do we have any gold with us for trading? No, we don't. Bunch of those guys. A few of these guys. They're never going to stop spawning there, are they? Hey, I see some leather. Yoink. Free leather. Another thing we could do for experience is go into the end and make an ender farm. But you can't really go into the end until, in a hardcore world, until you're confident that you can exit the end properly. That is, you know, upon defeat of the Ender Dragon. And we're just not ready for that yet. We're not ready. We could fortune 2 those 20 diamond ores and get full diamond armor and start enchanting that instead of waiting for fortune 3. We probably should do that, in fact. Boop. I didn't get that back. Okay, we also need to bring in some stairs. So we need to bring in some cobblestone to make some stairs there. We're not going to make any of those out of wood. This, I think we could probably just, leave closed off, or what's down here? This is the path out to the other spot. If we could get to that's a window. If we could get to a stronghold, that would be quite interesting too. But this has been fraught with peril in the past, just like that. Yep. So never mind. Stupid ghast. I think that's why we're avoiding this area lately. Okay, so we've basically done our due diligence as far as nether stuff for this episode. For now. I don't know if we'll get back here in this episode or not. But a quick 10 plus minutes. In then out, we're done with that area. And we're back here. It is nighttime. We could light up this island more. It's probably not a bad idea. But instead, let's just get over here and sleep. We could check out our Spelunkin caves too. Now that we have that Fortune 2, we can actually go get copper and use that to make a copper golem and to make a storage spot. I think that could be a good idea. Let's convert the rest of these. Now we could try... I have one other idea to try with this. We're going to fill this full of jungle planks. Which I know we have. Yeah, we're getting close to... Once we get... You know, once we're pushing like 9... double chests. It's definitely time for a nice mini storage system. Okay, here's the other thing we're gonna try. Ooh, I don't know about this. Is that better than the planks? Maybe. Hello, sheep. Let's make a jungle boat and go exploring. Wait, isn't there a boat over there? I know we've had a boat. We put it away, though, because of concerns. I don't see any reason not to bring jungle. Jungle is probably our primary workhorse wood type now. So we could go adventuring. And spelunking. but probably in the opposite order. Just looking to see what we have here. Looking to see what we have here. Right. That would be our copper axe. That's a lot of iron swords we could combine. Do we need another axe? Probably not for mining. Well, potatoes are doing good. Okay, so is our one and only mine entrance? No, we have a mine entrance here too. This goes down to the stronghold. Probably our better spot for mining. Wait, where is the best Y level for copper? Bedrock, Y level, copper. Best Y level to mine copper in Minecraft Bedrock is Y equals 48, where generation is the most concentrated. Copper can be found between Y equals -16 and positive Y12, so 48 is the most efficient level for, strip mining. AI, it's called branch mining. Unless you actually mean strip mining. But I kind of doubt it. Okay. Well, there's no reason we can't take this to 48 and turn sideways, right? P.S. I see some copper right here. We're just going to fortune you up. And that will get us a fair bit of experience, I suppose, too, won't it? Oh, I probably shouldn't have fortuned that, but yeah, once we smelt all that, that should be worth something. I guess this is our block, our fill-in block for now. Okay, 48, 49, 48. Your fortune, you're the workhorse right here. 48, okay. We're just gonna go sideways here. And there's some copper. Like this is, and some coal. It's promising right away. We could fortune 2 that coal as well. I don't know why we wouldn't. It's exactly what fortune 2 is for, is iron, copper, and coal. Okay, so, fortune 2. Copper, copper. And especially since we have, you know what? Let's do that and that. Okay, so fortune's on the right. Workhorse is on the left. Since we have lava for smelting copper, I don't know why we wouldn't use that. We're going to end up with more copper quickly than we will know what to do with, I think. Which is fine by me. We're doing it relatively safely, too. I accidentally fortuned that. Claim you back. And do we have enough? Oh, we do. To make this our patch block. We do. We do and we did. Okay, now how does one make... Do we need a jack-o'-lantern and copper? Is that correct? I think it is. Okay, how are we doing for copper? Quite a bit already. Quite a bit already. Let's continue this 48 mine. So we'll need a copper chest. And we'll need a copper golem. And we'll need a stair, and then we'll need 9 double chests into which to sort. But we hit so much copper and a little bit of coal right away that I thought it was just going to be endlessly easy, although This is a great opportunity for us to get some more gravity blocks for our Nether project, isn't it? So we're going to need lots and lots and lots of those to get down through the lava pool at the bottom. And if I want to save a little bit of shovel durability, I could do this. It also saves a little bit of time if your timing is good. But mine's not amazing. And it also depends on how tall your gravel stacks are. Oh, we're doing okay here. Okay, more gravel, that's good. How much gravel are we gonna end up with? More in a stack here, I hope. I'm guessing it's gonna take 3 stacks to do what we need to do to get to the bottom of the Nether. And if we really wanted to be safe, we'd actually make it, instead of a like a plus symbol that we dig down. So instead of like 1 in the middle and then let's just dig a little further here. So we can place the torch right here. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. Do you? Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. What do we got? A stack and a half of gravel. Nice. We're also getting andesite, which is a nice building block in my opinion. And we could come down here for more andesite as well in the future. Oh. Probably want to be fortuning this. I did not need to fortune that stone into cobblestone. But whatever, you can't be perfectly efficient. And, you know, Bob Ross, that was never his plan either, to be perfectly efficient with like his paint or whatever. He wasn't wasteful. But he was not needlessly, retentively efficient. So we don't need to be either. Okay, let's take this cobblestone. And we're also getting cobblestone for the cobblestone steps for that Nether project. So I like it when resource gathering turns into not just getting coal, or not just getting copper, which was the goal, but also coal, and cobblestone, and andesite, and gravel, which we need. And here's some more copper right here. So we'll grab this as well. And these pickaxes are doing great. The unbreaking nature of these pickaxes really makes them last a long time. Ooh, okay. We're probably... Or does that mean we're under the ocean? Wait a minute. This is the one I want. I didn't fortune those. Okay, I know I have no quick escape from here right now, which is mildly concerning. But we made it. Okay. Is that enough for now? I think it is. The inventory's getting a bit full anyway. Are we? Okay, we're at negative 450 and about negative 1,000. So I am guessing that we're underneath the water. There, since this is a survival island. Seed template in Bedrock. It's one of the Bedrock seed templates. The first one we've tried in hardcore. Today's coffee, but it's this morning's coffee and it's 4 in the afternoon right now. Oh, danger. Let's sleep. Okay. Okay. That's good. Free experience. Let's put this in here and where's our lava? Do we have dripstone? Or are we just gathering this lava from down here? I think we are. We need to make a cauldron if we have dripstone, so we can get an infinite lava source going here. I don't see any dripstone. I do see a lot of copper. And some copper ore. Okay, well let's use this in here, and we know that we can stick more in there also in the future. Okay, the iron goes here. Okay, we're gonna want 36 of these to go into the furnace. Okay, do we have... what can we make with one of these? We need a pumpkin. Aren't there pumpkins on the island? Let's get out our axe. So we can gather a pumpkin if we see one. I feel like there is. We just slept, right? So it should be morning, so we should be okay. Excuse me. Take a good tour of the outside of the island here looking for pumpkins. Hello, piggy. I feel like we saw pumpkins at some point. We're gonna need them if we want to make iron golems. Isn't that right? I believe that's right. Oh, you know, we could have been over here. Actually, we're over there when we were underground. Not some other spot that was more lucratively whatever. There's some free copper for the taking. Did I never put a torch down here? Really feel like this area could use one. To prevent spawns. We put one in here, didn't we? Yeah. I don't know, I'm looking down here. There's not gonna be any pumpkins down there. And we put one in there, which was smart of us. Smart, smart, smart. Okay, pumpkins. If there aren't any pumpkins on this island... how strange. Then we're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we gotta travel for pumpkins. Ow. I feel like there's pumpkins somewhere. There's gotta be, right? Do 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 do. Okay, there's home. So we looked all around here. We're not super interested in coming out here yet. But let's keep looking for pumpkins. And let's keep our food saturation high. Shan't we? I think we shall. Okay, so what have we done so far in this episode? We've done some nether, and we've done some mining at 48, which is just 48, but still. Hello, baby pig. I'm going to spare your parent here because I don't want you to be alone in the world. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. And now we're doing some exploring. Not off-island exploring, just island exploring, which I know we've done before. I feel like we've done fairly thoroughly before, but I don't know that we ever found pumpkins. Another question is do we have pumpkin seeds anywhere? Okay, that's clearly home. We can see our jungle tree there, barely. In the fog. Hey, Mojang, when are we going to get a Nintendo Switch 2 update for the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft Bedrock? Because there's no reason the render distances could not be higher. Like, I don't know if it's not coded. Like, it would be easy enough to just, like, allow the slider to go further to a higher render distance, but I don't know if other stuff has to happen first for it to perform well. But the hardware is there. Hello, turtle. Right, so we could go this way. I think we have to go this way, because this is the river we crossed earlier. We just crossed it over there. We also could check to see if we have pumpkin seeds anywhere in any of our chests. That's a possibility. I'm gonna feel silly if there is actually pumpkins like really close to our base and we just missed them, or it's something like we've talked about in the past And I've just forgotten about, like, we don't have any planted over here, do we? No. Plenty of potatoes. No pumpkins. A wandering trader might have pumpkin seeds or pumpkins. But we don't have many emeralds, but we could. Okay, this is our way back home. Just do this. Okay. All right, let's check the old chests for signs of pumpkins. No, 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 no. No pumpkins, no pumpkin seeds. Ooh. How's this doing? Do we have room for 36? We don't. Okay, as soon as there's room for 36, we'll put 36 in there. There's no reason we can't do a bunch of this right now. That'll get this to take up less space. Which is a good thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to get our storage system started with these. Okay, all the chests that we can. Okay, where are we gonna, how about over here? I mean, there's no reason we can't take over the whole island, right? With like light and stuff. Do I need to build a house before I build the storage system? Or do I want to think about building a shed for the storage system? So the way it works is you have a copper chest that the golem can access, and you dump everything into that. And then they sort it out from there and into 9, nay, 10 other chests. And the 10th is overflow, and the 9 are organized. Once I build it, though, I'm not going to want to build it again. So do we dig anywhere? How about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, I don't even have 9 single chests, let alone 9 double chests. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll make those doubles when we can. Let's do a little bit of this. And then some more of these. Okay, like that and like that. Whoops. Meant to go like that. Okay, there we go. No. There we go. Okay. It's going to be hard to do well. There we go. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3 more of those. I see no reason we can't do that. Let's just make another stack. Okay. So 3 of these, and then we need a double chest for or maybe a single chest for overflow, and then one for input as well, and then we have to take those and turn them into copper. So we're doing okay on that front, I think, with these. It is getting dark, and I am just about out of time. So I'm going to call the episode here, and then in the next one, we'll continue with our storage system, and we'll look for pumpkins. Maybe we'll start trading. I don't know. I'm also open to suggestions too. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time in the Bob Ross of Minecraft. Goodbye.